Congratulations, you finally made it to your first negotiation and the closing seems so close that you can taste it, but do not start counting your commission check just yet. In fact, this is the worst possible thing you can do because now you start thinking about your needs instead of the transaction's needs. And more importantly, your client's needs, the person that you're hired to represent. That's what's most important. Most important thing in a negotiation is don't speak first. Allow the other party, whether it's even your client, your interactions with your client can often be a negotiation. The other agent, whoever you're negotiating with, to share their wants and needs first so you can get a clear understanding of where they're coming from, of what they want. From there, you can follow up with questions or a response. This is not a time to be combative, especially when you're working with that other agent. This is a time to come together, bring their client's needs and your client's needs together. Let's get everything we possibly can that everybody wants. Let's get an agreement in place. That's what they hired us to do, to close this transaction. It's not your time to show off who's the better negotiator, who's the stronger iron fist. It's your time to gather information, relay that information, and do a great job of making it happen. Let's get into how you do that. A negotiation begins with clear communication. That includes both verbal, what you talk about, what you discuss, and written communication. Any type of verbal communication that you have, make sure you have a written follow-up version of that conversation, whether it goes into your CRM, a text message between you and the other partner or the other side, or an email. Let's go right into an email. You want to have a record of what was said so that you can go back to it if there's any confusion. So make sure you start these emails by stating that you had this discussion per our discussion, per our previous email, per our text message. I love putting things back into email. It's a really good place to store. You can get into some folder storage there and really keep an organized track record of the transaction. All right. You see here in the subject line, I have 123 Main Street, property address, right? So we know where to find this. Inspection response. Say we're negotiating an inspection response. We're representing the seller and we're negotiating the inspection response. The buyer wants maybe a new roof. Let's just say they want a new roof and a new boiler, okay? And we're negotiating on behalf of the seller, the listing. We're the listing agent in this example. So I'm going 123 Main Street, their address, inspection response, and I'm putting the deadline into that subject. I want to make everything crystal clear. Yes, they have the contract. Yes, we just talked about it on the phone when I delivered the information to them on the phone, but I want to put this back into the subject line. Now, this email is coming after our phone conversation. So I'm writing here, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. As we discussed, right? And I'm going to fill out the rest of the email. The buyers are asking for a new roof and boiler system. Okay? I'm not going to get into my emotions, what I think about it. I'm just stating it verbatim what their requests are. I have attached their remedy request form or whatever it's called in your market. It's a form that they're going to list out what they're looking for the seller to do. I've attached a remedy request form below. Okay. I even like to be really basic in my emails. I'm probably just going to go enter here. I'm going to change that, right? I'm going to go space by space for each sentence to make it very clear what I'm saying. This is one way to write a clear, professional email. So as we discussed, the buyers are asking for a new roof, new boiler. I have attached the remedy request form below for you to review. Now I'm going to go again. As we decided together, let's have your contractor come take a look at the issue. Okay. So I'm reiterating that this is a decision that we made together on the phone, right? So now if their contractor fails and doesn't show up on time, I've given them the deadline. I've given them everything that we decided to do together. Come take a look at the issue. So you get that right. And then I'm going to professionally sign off. Okay. So you want to make sure that even though you discussed it, even though everybody's on board, they're getting off the call and they're calling their contractor right away, that you follow up with an email. You want to do this on every single step of the negotiation. You want your communication, everything you've discussed, to be so crystal clear and obvious. It's like they're like, wow, you're the most basic person ever. Like you're repeating yourself. You're documenting everything. Yes, I am. I don't want there to be any confusion coming back 2-3 steps down in the process that we can't unwind. Because if they misheard something in the call and they see your email, hey, wait a minute, I didn't know anything about the boiler. Oh, wait, I didn't know the contractor was coming over. Oh, this is now a time for us to rediscuss, replan, re-strategize where we're going forward. But you don't want that call coming in 3 weeks when it's too late. Put it in email, document everything. Be crystal clear in the way you go about this negotiation.
Hey guys, if you like these educational videos, make sure you hit subscribe below so you see more videos, and make sure you hit the link below. We have a waiting list for some exclusive content that goes deeper, where I actually show you exactly how to do everything I'm describing in these educational videos. So hit the link below and join the waiting list today.